Alright. I'm starting up the stream. Looks like it's going already. Hi everyone, I'm TigerHawk3, and today we're going to go on, as the description says, a road trip where I complain about technology that doesn't work when I really need it to work. It's about my phone. It's pissing me off. So, sometimes, not all the time, sometimes, my phone rings with the wrong ringtone. I said a few days, weeks ago, something, that I wanted to try a delivery, driving backwards. Saturday, 5:15, 10:15, that's fine. Let's do it. I'm gonna go backwards. It's a short one. I'm gonna go backwards. The whole way. I mean, I can't go backwards right this instant, because it's kind of... there's a wall behind me. But... I'm gonna back up the truck. That's what I'm gonna do. Is that working? Not really. Let's turn it around a little more, shall we? Alright. This will be a challenge. Just by the way. I don't even know which way I'm supposed to go here. Am I going the right way? I don't quite know. I think I'm going the wrong way. Aren't I? Pretty sure. I'm gonna run into something too. Yeah. I'm going the wrong way. So let's back up. Right? Alright. Okay. I do want this. This is good. 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 I can just imagine the poor townsfolk thinking, what are you doing? Going onto the sidewalk, of course. Not quite. Okay, I'm gonna change to looking this way. Okay. Got some kind of turn coming up ahead. I don't know what direction it is. Oh, this was the turn, wasn't it? Let me back up in a manner of speaking. This way. Okay. A little on the sidewalk, huh? Okay. This is not easy, by the way. Okay. I have another turn coming up ahead. Wrong direction over there. What am I running into? What am I running into? I actually don't know. Sidewalk? I don't know. Could be. Straighten it out. And I've got to turn some direction left. I think I have to do... I think I have to do this. My pedestrian's probably like, what are you doing? Does the pedestrian still exist? I don't know. Don't know, don't care, not my concern. Oh, oh. I've got another turn into the thing up ahead. I think it's actually this one. Yeah, this thing. That's kind of a little building that I don't want to hit, you know. Alberto Ceballos in chat says Globetrotters back on the road. Yes. Oh, what's this? How do I get in there? Was I not supposed to go here? Where do I actually have to... Oh, it's in there. I see. Just barely. Just barely. Nope, wrong way. Alright. That's better. Now I have to make a left. Okay. I think I can do that. Maybe. Gotta back up, meaning move forward this direction. Am I running into that? Sort of. I think I'm on the... coming up on the little corner. That's okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, I don't mind. Now I have to turn it around backwards too, really? Really? Hmm. And left. And back we go. And let's get it turned around somehow. This is driving me nuts. It's very weird. Because I'm going backwards. Nope. Other way. This way. That's not gonna work, is it? Maybe, actually. Sort of what I want. That's a very... I'm actually gonna... I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm gonna drive forward a little bit. I'm just gonna turn around normally. Very good. Alright. Now we can go backwards again. That's enough. That's good. Sufficient. Alright. So, there is our backwards run that I promised to do when I got the chance, and there it was, so I did it. Anyway. My phone has a slight problem, where sometimes when I'm getting a call, someone, calls me and it rings and they think I'm gonna pick up. It doesn't actually ring or vibrate on this end. It doesn't do anything. Just completely silent. Like, I might have called them a few minutes ago. They might have called me several times already during the day, and then one time they call and it just doesn't work. That time just doesn't happen. 70. Oh, it's only to Glasgow, though. That's not great. None of these are great. It's just right there, like, really? 45 is okay, I guess. Let's actually go up to Aberdeen and see if we get some different and better jobs on the way. Let's do that. So, sometimes it doesn't ring. What's the one thing a phone has to do when someone calls? The one thing. And I am in Britain, so I will be driving on the left, is how it works. It has to ring. Let me stop in here first. So, I've checked all the settings. Everything seems fine. I have it set to priority only, which means you can set which apps, which category of things will make a notification sound and which will not. And that's so that I don't have my phone ringing every time anything happens, like an email or something. I don't need to know that there's, a sale on video games or whatever right then. It's not. I don't need that. Why is there a little gear here? I don't actually know. Don't care. But, what's it called? It doesn't ring. All the settings seem fine. Is that really not lined up properly? Like, really? There. All the settings seem fine. I have it set to priority. And it's set, and the volume is correct. I keep checking that. Up, down. I think they already were down. There. Yes, good. So, everything seems fine. But sometimes it simply doesn't work properly. Sometimes. Not every time. Like, if I go to the supermarket and make a call to see if anyone else needs anything. And maybe they don't answer right then, so I think, okay, I'll call in a few minutes when I've picked up everything that I wanted to get. And a few minutes later, I get my phone back out to call back, and I see that I have a missed call while my phone was with me and on and everything, and just didn't ring. And then they left a message, and it didn't make a notification sound for the message, which it's supposed to, or for a text message, or anything. No sound of any kind. So yeah, that actually happened last week before, and then I got home, and I'm like, something's wrong with my phone. So I'm gonna pick up the phone that was used to call it, that didn't work, and I'm gonna try calling my phone again. So I call, and it rings with the wrong ringtone. I have a few custom ringtones set for various contacts, and a default for when someone calls who isn't in my contacts yet. And this was a phone whose number was in my contacts, and just use the default ringtone, and I'm like, that's also wrong. Also very wrong. And so I hang up, and I call again, immediately. Just test once more, right then. And then it uses the correct ringtone. Same phone, everything. Just dial with this phone, and pick up that phone, and ringtone A, and then hang up and dial again, ringtone B. It's not supposed to do that. So something, somewhere, is horrendously buggy. And it's probably something in ZTE's version of Android, whatever they've set up, or possibly Android itself, I don't know. But the fact is, sometimes when you think it will ring a certain way or at all, it just doesn't. You can make multiple calls in the exact same way, and you never know what'll happen. The problem with that sort of bug is, how do you find it? How do you find what's wrong? I could go to the store and say, sometimes it doesn't ring, and then they'll go, okay, let's call it from this phone, and then it rings fine, and they go, okay, looks like it works. But not all the time. How does that sort of bug even happen? Like, I got a call from my boss earlier tonight. I had my phone. This is a sharp turn. I gotta slow down for that. I had my phone sitting right next to me because I knew I was gonna get a call. And I got a call, and it didn't make any noise. Then at one point I look over, and the screen is lit up because I just got a text message and a voicemail. And it hadn't made any noise. It was literally right here. I just put it down right next to me. And I just noticed that the screen was lit up. Because I had gotten a call, missed the call, gotten a voicemail, and gotten a text message. I had to turn over there, didn't I? Wow, that takes quite a while to stop, doesn't it? So, a call, a voicemail, and a text message. No audio notification whatsoever, and no vibrate either. Whoa, going a little fast backwards there. So, no notification of any kind. And then, of course, after I've gotten that business sorted out, I go to our house phone and call my cell phone, and guess what? It rings perfectly fine. I don't know. I don't know what it's ever going to do. I'm actually thinking of changing my, Alberto Ceballos in chat says, technology can be a real mess. Yes, it can. I'm considering changing my voicemail greeting to something like, hi, either I can't come to the phone right now, or my phone has decided to stop ringing. When I see that you have called, I will call you back. It has to do one thing. One. And it doesn't. Can you imagine bringing someone from like 1905 to the future and you show them your phone, etc., and then you say it has like Wi-Fi and Bluetooth? They have no idea what that means, but you tell them anyway. And I can watch a moving picture of a kitten falling out of a box. Wow. And then you put the phone down and you're talking about it, and then a few minutes later you look at it and say, oh, I missed a call. I say, what do you mean you missed a call? Do you have some other, did you like receive it telepathically and then opt not to answer because we were having a conversation and it would be rude to use the phone while we were talking, right? It's like, no, it's just it's supposed to ring, but it didn't ring. And then the person from the past would laugh at you. They would laugh. They would say, you've got phones that don't ring when you get a call. I don't know about you viewers, but I have a phone in order to send and receive phone calls. If I am not notified of phone calls, or anything else for that matter, voicemail, text message, anything, it's not fulfilling the purpose of a phone. Sure, the Bluetooth and Wi-Fi work. I could, look at a map with directions of stuff, Google Maps, whatever. But that's not why I have a phone. I just don't know what to do about that situation, and the answer is not get a more expensive phone, because those have their problems as well. My phone costs $40, but my dad recently got an iPhone 5 SE, and apparently the Bluetooth on those doesn't work. You connect, and then a couple minutes later it disconnects. And then you reconnect, and a couple minutes later it disconnects. It just doesn't work. If you're trying to make a phone call, it just keeps dropping out. It doesn't work. Just not a little bit of a hassle or something. It doesn't work. The Bluetooth doesn't work. Now apparently, he spoke to someone at the store, got a replacement. Replacement did the same thing, and so he returned it and got an iPhone 7. He was talking to Apple tech support a little later to ask a question about the 7 something, I don't know, and he asked them about this Bluetooth thing, and he's like, is this a thing? You guys know about this? And they're like, yeah, the SE had Bluetooth didn't work. But it's fixed as of OS update 10.2, so that's good. And my dad's like, well, I was running that update. I had the latest OS version, and it didn't work. So you can tell people over there the fix was ineffective. Whatever you did didn't actually do anything. So, there's a phone out there with Bluetooth that just doesn't work. And Apple, they don't have that many models of iPhone. Especially not concurrently. So they release a phone where just the Bluetooth doesn't work. It just doesn't work. It's not that it's, not the best one or has some security issue that someone found at some point later and it was too late to change it. They had already produced the phone or whatever. It's not that it's slower than something. It just doesn't work. The entire feature. Like, you'd have a feature list on the back of the box. Has Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, etc. It's like that feature on the back of the box. You can cross that out because it doesn't work. It's there, but it doesn't work. I don't care about which features are listed. I care about which ones work. Because a feature that doesn't work isn't one I can use. And I'm sure at least some of you will know about the reason I have a $40 phone. It's because I first got an $800 phone and the Wi-Fi didn't work. The Samsung S7 Edge. When you're connected to Wi-Fi, you can't load videos at all. YouTube, news websites, anything. It won't load videos when you're connected to Wi-Fi. If you disconnect from the Wi-Fi, if you turn that off, it works fine. I mean, it uses your cell data, but it, actually loads the video. Oh, it's the next. I'm like, is it this lot? Really? I don't think so. So, that was fun. Finding that the Wi-Fi doesn't work, and the techs didn't know what to do about it. They're like, And apparently there's other people experiencing the same problem where it just does not work. And of course, I'm sure all of you, even the ones who haven't watched my archived videos, are familiar with the Samsung Galaxy Note 7, which in some cases caught fire. It's not supposed to. Wasn't supposed to. But it did. So we've got phones that don't ring, phones that catch fire, phones where a feature just doesn't work, multiple of those. And some of these are big names. Like Apple. It's a little surprising that Apple would put out a phone where the Bluetooth just doesn't work. Like, did anyone try it? Maybe someone said, hey, I'm going to connect our test phone to Bluetooth something. And then maybe they found, keeps dropping out. That's weird and I don't like it. But no. Apparently no one discovered that. They just slapped it in and said, great, it has Bluetooth now. That's a feature. Got it. Victor BVG in chat says something that I'm unable to read because it is in Cyrillic text. And I can't read Russian. Cyrillic characters. I don't know how to do that. So, but I assume it's something like, hello, how are you? I love your videos. They are great. I have subscribed. That's a good plan. Like, comment, subscribe. Aberdeen to Bratislava, all the way across the map at 61.07 euros per kilometer. That's what I wanted. And it's got the 16 and a half hour ferry ride. Excellent. Very excellent. This is what I want. This is what I approve of. And it's 19 tons of sodium. So we'll feel all cool driving something hazardous. That's why we get the big bucks. Because I've got those certifications. And here we go. Yes. High rate, long trip. That's where the money comes from. We're actually at 32 minutes already. Maybe next time? Maybe next time? I think we'll do that. I will hook up the trailer. Kind of get us started. And let me change the preferred job length lower so we can get a short delivery, hopefully, and reset our fatigue meter. But I think that will be the stream for today. Half an hour is fine. And then we have another half hour, 40 minutes probably, for this delivery. And I hope you enjoyed my complaining about phones that don't ring. They do other cool stuff, like what can this phone do? I can talk to people on the League of Legends client. I mean, I can talk to people who are logged into the League of Legends client with my phone. There's an app, League Friends, where basically it's just the chat functionality of the LoL client. And there's what else have we got? I can browse the web. That's a thing that phones didn't used to do, I can tell you that. A camera. People keep wanting better cameras in phones. Our newest phone has a camera with HDR. Automatically built in. And panorama. And 4K video. Having 4K video doesn't help you get your work done earlier because you actually managed to answer the phone when the boss called. If you want a camera, you could get a camera. And then you would have a camera. Clock, here's something that bothers me. There's a clock app. And I can set alarms. I can look at world time. There's a stopwatch and a timer. But do you know what there isn't? A time in seconds. See this 12:06? What if I want a more precise readout? Time in seconds. Every watch I have ever owned, that anyone has ever owned, probably, no, probably not ever. But if you have a watch or a clock, it's gonna have a second hand or a little display for the seconds. This one doesn't have it. And the default clock, there's an entire application for clock. I mean, I can show you it. We have alarms, and we have world time. That's great. I can plus get a whole bunch more. Wow. Is there a... Can I look up Los Angeles, California, USA, GMT -8? Great. And there's... So I added another one to the list, and look what happens when I tap it. Nothing. Doesn't do anything. Just shows you the time to the minute and the date. And if I long press, equivalent to right click, look at all the option I get to delete that one. That's all I can do. And there's a stopwatch. Ooh. And there's a timer. That's all I've got. Zetabyte in chat says, what, you just wake up from year 1995 or something? Phones rang in 95. They didn't browse the web, but they rang when someone called. But there's a default alarm here at 3:30 p.m. every day for tea time. It has... They thought they should include automatically in every ZTE Maven an alarm for tea. But they didn't think you'd want a time in seconds. It just doesn't exist in the phone. I would have to find another app for the time in seconds. Ridiculous. Anyway, that is the stream for today. I feel kind of bad ending it when there are several people watching. But I'll be back tomorrow. Technically today, depending on your time zone. I stream every 24-hour period. I start a stream every 24-hour period based on local time for me, which is currently Pacific Standard Time, GMT -8. So you can catch me tomorrow. It'll probably be in about 23 hours-ish. Or maybe 12 to 15 hours. I don't really know when, but sometime tomorrow. And if you subscribe, you can get a notification. Like an email, I think, for the desktop version, and who knows what for the app, if it works, right? And then you can watch me drive this delivery, or maybe I'll do something else, League of Legends, or maybe Hexcells Infinite. I've been going through that, and yeah, so thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me in chat, everyone. And I will see you next time. Have a good one.